two industry giants, both trusted for generations, but when it comes to life insurance, which one truly stands out? On one side, MassMutual, known for its long history and strong dividends. And on the other, Guardian Life, with a reputation for flexibility and reliability. Let's cut through the marketing and see how they really compare. We'll award points in every key category and you'll see exactly which company comes out ahead. The winner just might surprise you. Before we dive in, here's the big picture. We're comparing MassMutual and Guardian across a whole bunch of stuff: policy cost, dividends, disability coverage and riders, financial strength, underwriting flexibility, cash value growth, and can't forget customer experience. Yeah, it's a lot, but don't worry, I'll make it easy to follow. Let's kick things off with policy cost. So MassMutual typically gives you lower premiums, especially if you're shopping for whole life policies. Honestly, their term policies are pretty efficient, too. Just keep in mind, if you're in one of those trickier health classes, they can be a little picky. Now Guardian, on the other hand, tends to cost a bit more for similar coverage, but hey, sometimes you get discounts for a higher face amount and they let you play around with payment options. But if you're pinching pennies, MassMutual kinda pulls ahead here. Now dividends, okay, this is where it gets exciting. MassMutual never missed a dividend payout since, I kid you not, like the 1800s. Super consistent. The only thing is, lately their dividend rate been a smidge lower than Guardian's. Guardian? Oh, Guardian is on fire right now. They've got a very strong reputation and their current dividend rate is one of the best, 3% for 2025. So if you're chasing the highest payouts, Guardian pretty easily takes this round. Next up, let's talk disability coverage and riders. MassMutual, yeah, the basics are covered and you get things like living benefits included, which is nice. But Guardian, they're basically the boss in this area. Tons of built-in and optional riders. Like, they don't just toss in disability, own occupation is standard for them. Of course, if you start stacking up riders, price can climb, but flexibility, Guardian owns it. Oh, and here's something cool most people don't realize. Both MassMutual and Guardian have paid out dividends for over 100 years. And get this, they did it even during the Great Depression. Talk about rock solid, right? Moving along, financial strength. I mean, both MassMutual and Guardian totally rock it here. They each have that A++ superior rating from AM Best, really serious assets backing them up, and both are mutual companies, so policyholders are front and center. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either one if you're worried about stability or long-term guarantees. It's straight up a tie. Let's get into underwriting flexibility because, not everyone fits in the same health or lifestyle box. MassMutual, pretty standard, but they do tend to be on the strict side if you've got some unique health things happening. Guardian, though, they're a bit more open-minded. They handle more medical scenarios and they're pretty chill about age and gender flexibility, too. So for anyone with extra considerations, Guardian's probably got your back. Alright, cash value growth, which is a big deal if you care about building up money while you're protected. MassMutual has strong accumulation, especially in the early years, so you'll definitely see value building. But honestly, later on, it can slow down a bit. Guardian, this is where they really shine. Their policies are all about high cash value, there's tons of design flexibility so you can max out that accumulation if that's your thing. So score one more for Guardian. Last but definitely not least, customer experience. MassMutual has this massive advisor network and I've gotta say their digital tools are ahead of the curve. It's easy to get help and update things online, though some folks do mention regional service complaints. Now Guardian, it feels kinda boutique, really personal, but they're still stuck with more old-school paperwork. So if you want a super modern experience, MassMutual's the way to go. So if you laid all these categories out on a radar chart, you'd see Guardian pop out mainly for dividends, riders, flexibility, and cash value, while MassMutual holds its own on cost and customer experience, with both neck and neck in financial strength. So big picture, MassMutual is perfect if you want those lower costs up front and you care about a sleek digital experience. Guardian, that's your go-to if you want flexible design, top-tier disability coverage, and you're chasing max cash value. There's a clear winner in certain categories, but as always, it's kinda about what you actually need. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button or follow for more so you don't miss the next insurance insight.